On the Sunday night astronomy show on May 17th, Kurt Nason was presenting all about rainbows. So I went looking for rainbow connections. Rainbows have fascinated humans for millennia, spawning a bizarre mix of optical science, deep cultural taboos, and strange supernatural beliefs. Because they are fleeting, impossible to touch, and appear out of nowhere, many cultures link them to portals, the afterlife, and even dangerous omens. In Norse mythology, the rainbow was called the Bifrost, a burning bridge that connected Earth, Midgard, to the realm of the gods, Asgard. Paths for the dead. Various Polynesian and indigenous cultures historically viewed rainbows as literal bridges or soul boats that allowed deceased ancestors to travel safely to the afterlife. A common phrase on Facebook is used to convey the passing away of one's pet. It's said to be crossing the Rainbow Bridge. There really is an actual rainbow bridge connecting the US to Canada at Niagara Falls. And a slightly more bizarre belief, traditional Romanian Albanian folklore claimed that if you drank water touched by a rainbow or walked directly beneath its arch, you would instantly change sex. I decided not to do a Google search for an image on that. But let's head out into space for some less magical thinking about rainbows to scientific magical effects in the outer realms. First, we have space rainbows on Enceladus. This image, captured by the Cassini spacecraft, shows plumes of water ice erupting from the surface of Enceladus. This is from NASA. These parallel stripes come about due to sprays of icy particles from Enceladus's 100-kilometer tall geysers, say the researchers. These particles contribute to a ring around Saturn called the E-ring, with sections of particles arranged in a structured way that reflect sunlight in the observed stripy pattern. Working backwards from the stripes to the particles may in fact be the far more interesting exercise, researchers think, since it could reveal more about the identity of the material that's being ejected from Enceladus's ocean, such as whether it's ice or vapor, or what shape and crystal structure the particles have. How about this intense image of M42, Orion's nebula's infrared rainbow light captured and enhanced by the Hubble? It appears to have all 12 or 13 classifications of Earth rainbows combined into one glorious mass. Back in January of this year, a zombie star rainbow shockwave was captured. Stunned astronomers discovered a zombie star relatively near Earth that is inexplicably emitting a persistent rainbow-like shockwave as it speeds through the Milky Way. The undead stellar remnant, which is currently devouring its companion star, has left researchers scratching their heads. Every star in the Milky Way is constantly spinning around the supermassive black hole at the center of our galaxy, dubbed Sagittarius A. Most of these stars, including the Sun, are preceded by a bow shock, which pushes material around the star, similar to the waves generated around the bow of a ship as it moves through the water. These bow shocks, or bow shocks, are created by outflowing gas and dust from the star, which collides with and pushes against the interstellar medium, the leftover matter and radiation that exists in the gaps between stars. Other smaller and less active stars do not have bow shocks because they lack outflowing material, meaning they offer up little to no resistance against the interstellar medium. A recent study published January 12th in the journal Nature Astronomy shows a group of astronomers discovered a white dwarf named RxJ0528 plus 2838 that is surrounded by a bow shock or bow shock. The rule-breaking star is located roughly 730 light-years from Earth and is part of a binary system, alongside another sun-like star that is slowly being devoured by the cosmic rainbow zombie. Also, I can't leave out Venus's rainbow glory, covered in a fun fact a long time ago. A glory requires two characteristics. The cloud particles are spherical and therefore most likely liquid droplets, and they are all of a similar size. The atmosphere of Venus is thought to contain droplets rich in sulfuric acid. By imaging the clouds with the sun directly behind the Venus Express spacecraft, scientists had hoped to spot a glory in order to determine important characteristics of the cloud droplets. They were successful. The glory in the images here was seen at the Venus cloud tops 70 kilometers above the planet's surface on the 24th of July, 2011. It is 1,200 kilometers wide as seen from the spacecraft, 6,000 kilometers away. An easier rainbow of sorts to capture might be Sirius's scintillation. Sirius, the brightest star in the night sky, is famous for its extreme scintillation, otherwise known as twinkling. Because of its intense brightness and frequent position low on the horizon, its starlight passes through thick, turbulent layers of Earth's atmosphere, refracting the light into rapid flashes of brilliant prismatic rainbow colors. There are some great YouTube videos of time lapses of this scintillation. As it turns out, there are many rainbow connections, too many to put in one fun fact. But have you ever wondered when all is said and done where the rainbows go? Where do bad rainbows go? To prism. It's a light sentence, but it gives them time to reflect. And yes, it's okay to groan.